Good morning, namaste. Yes, I was going to continue a little bit with the pendulum thing today and show that I did find a way to put it just under my ring. So I'm definitely not touching it. As you can see, I just did a little bitty chain that I had, hung something in the bottom of it. And that's that. So let's see what we have here. So you can see that I'm definitely not moving anything. This is Nisargadatta Maharaj. Okay. See if I can get up here where I can. Okay. It's a little difficult to rest your arm. Okay, there we go. Want to rest, you could see that it's definitely not moving, not me. Okay, again, Sri Ramana Gita. The Tao Te Ching. Okay, picking up speed. This is a video of my guru. Again, the Ashtavakra Samhita. Tibetan Book of the Dead. You can also do this with videos. Okay. My book, Kundalini, From Hell to Heaven. Now, what's interesting, one would think this would be right up there with very spiritual, but I'm going to put this up here and you can see what happens. As you can see, yes, quite fine, not negative, but you're not going to really gain anything spiritual from it. Okay? Doesn't matter. I'm going to try to get it to go in a circle here, and then we'll see what happens. Then all I can to spin it, but you'll see that it soon stops and it's going to continue. No, no, it'll catch the energy and just go back to what it was doing. And this one is pretty interesting. This is Blessings, the Soknyi Nangchen nuns of Tibet. Okay, again, you would think they would be very spiritual, but the nuns in Tibet do not get the same depth of teaching that the men do. They simply don't. So again, this was a little surprising to see. Nothing negative in it, but it's not carrying a lot of spiritual energy. And some of the factions of the Tibetan Buddhists, some of them are practicing groups, and some of them are more intellectual. Now, when you're up in Dharamsala, you'll see them out there doing their debating. Okay, so it's very much intellectual, very much intellectualized. Okay, so they learn it by rote and they learn to debate it, but really, as far as life-changing depth of spirituality, they are not getting it, unfortunately. So that's what happens. So again, you can test movies, you can test books, you can test photographs to see where they are coming from. I wish I had some photographs of some other gurus so you could see how that works. But again, you can see from here, there's nothing that's being moved. I know when you're doing the pendulum, sometimes when the pendulum starts moving, it pulls your hand and people will think you're moving it yourself, but that's not the case. So again, you can use anything. If you have a chain, you want to put a ring on it, at the bottom of it, just clip it on, take your chain off, clip it. If you have something like this, you can use whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as it swings, it's usable. Okay. Again, there are some, and you will find some that you have to ask your pendulum which way for you is yes, which way for you is no, which way for you. Just for mine, it just happens that anything that's very spiritual will go in a circle. It will show that energy. Okay, it goes like based on my energy pattern, it will go on that energy if it has that energy within it. Okay. If it doesn't have that energy, it will be made known for that too. So I'm going to leave this here. Be interesting to see what you find out with your pendulum. So things that you have checked would be interesting to hear what your developments are, what you find out. Now I'm wondering, if a translation, maybe it's a spiritual text, but it's a very bad translation. So I have a suspicion that what might happen in that case is that it may say, yes, okay, it's not negative, but you're really not going to get a lot from it. Okay. So that could happen as well. So I'm going to close this out for now. Namaste. Have a great day. Bye.